Hello, everyone. I am going to wait for everyone to join. While I am waiting on everyone, I was thinking of reading a recent success story. So I'm going to see if I can pull that up on my other phone. And then we'll go over it. But if you're in the chat and you can hear me, say hi. Let me know if you can hear me. Hi, Magic 8 Ball. I was totally planning on coming on yesterday, but I had no sleep. I had a little bit of, I guess you could call it jet lag. I was on vacation for a week. I was out of state, having fun and everything else. And when I got back, I just crashed. And yeah, so I was going to come on, but I was just so tired. So I was like, you know what? We're just going to do it today. But I did post on my community tab a recent success story, and I'm going to be going over that. I'm going to read it. If you guys want me to read it, let me know. I also have a lot of others. I don't have them ready and pulled up. I'll probably just post those and do like a video on them. Maybe I could do a video on just like text testimonials, like success stories, like emails that I get, DMs, stuff like that. Maybe I could just do a video on just those. But some of them are all over the place. Some of them are just viewers. Some of them are previous clients. Some of them are from people that have never booked a call with me, but they did maybe one of my courses. I have one from someone that's on the member side of my channel. They're all over the place, really. I also have a very special one coming up. It's going to be different. So, kind of an audio, but basically it's a phone call. I recorded me having a phone conversation with a client. And so she gave permission for this, for me to interview her on the phone, and I will be posting that. So that will be out soon. And if you're new to me, I sometimes go live. I talk about manifestation and I answer questions. Hi, JJC. But we're going to give this another minute. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the testimonial. So I'm going to read the one that I posted over on my community tab. Some of you guys asked me to read it. So I'm like, okay, I'll read it. And I'm going to explain because he gave his perspective on being manifested. He's a client. He's now a client, but he was not a client before. And basically, my client, the one that I was coaching, he was her SP. And he found me because he went through her phone and saw the WhatsApp messages. And he was like, who is this alchemistic chick? Like, hi, it's me. He also, I did see he made a YouTube. I think he made a TikTok also. I don't know if he made Instagram. I know he talked about that to me, but he made a YouTube and he's posted a couple of shorts. They're really funny. I did see those. Um and so I might play those on here cuz they're funny. I might as well cuz I have like the email from him pulled up. But um and actually, I should probably just pull it up on my email app. I pulled up the screenshot. Let me pull it up on actual email. It's just sometimes hard to find stuff in my email because I get so many emails. So guys, that's something I need to say because this has been coming up a lot recently is people have been booking like my email/audio response coaching. It's my most popular. I literally put on the listing that there's a 7-day delay because what happens is Monday through Friday, I open up my emails and I go in order in which I received the orders and I go for like a couple of hours until I have book calls and then I deal with book calls and then I deal with my texting clients and stuff like that. So, and I have other businesses outside of this. So there's a 7-day delay. And some people have been booking this and then they're emailing me a day later or 3 days later saying, "Hey, where is my order?" And it's like, and now it's even more of a delay because again, I go to the oldest email first. So if you email me again, guess what? You just got delayed again because I go in order. Magic 8 Ball. He probably thought it was some type of sorcery when he saw that on her phone, probably. Mikkel, I will try my best to respect you and your laws. Okay. I don't know what that means, but all right. Let me see. Is this the email? Hold on. Uno momento. Okay. See, I prefer the phone that I'm recording on when I'm looking at emails, but it is what it is. Okay. I think this is it. Hold on. I just want to make sure. All right. So do you guys want me to read his success story and I will go over what my client, the person that manifested him, did. And then I will also go over what he's doing with me currently. Is that what you guys want me to do? You tell me. Or do you want me to answer questions? Go over testimonial or answer questions. Which would you like? I need to find different straps for my mask because this one, like it helps it stay on. I'll show you guys what it looks like because it's on my other mask, but I added these on and they're thick and it helps the mask stay on, but sometimes it'll move down and it starts to hurt like my ears and stuff. All right, I'll go over the testimonial. So, perfect. Let's see if I can zoom in here. It won't let me zoom in. Okay. He said, tried to post this on Reddit, but they banned me, bro. Ha. So this is from Reality Shifting Bro. Okay, that's what he calls himself. He says, yo, coach, never thought I'd send a success story on this shit, especially not about this woo woo shit. But here we are, bro. I was broke, stuck at 40K a year for years, working a job that sucked and barely getting by. My girl was into manifestation heavy and no cap. I thought she was crazy. I'm FR, so for real, okay? So my dumbass ghosted her, SMH, so shake my head, okay? But life hit different when I randomly bumped into her again. Hold on, because I don't have my glasses on, so I have an astigmatism. I actually have perfect vision, but I have an astigmatism, so I like skip lines and stuff. All right, hold on. Um, do 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 do. She said, but he said, but life ooh, hit different when I randomly bumped into her again. Felt this insane pull towards her, like out of nowhere, but had to apologize immediately. Couldn't even explain why. Fast forward a few months ago, we're back together and things were chill until Al. Hold on. Until I started feeling mad and secure, bro. She younger, bawling, hold on, bawling out, basically paying for everything while my account stayed dry. Low key felt like a bum. I caved and asked her straight up how she was making all this money. Was ready for her to say OF or some wild ass shit, but nah, bro. She hits me with this clown ass manifestation shit. Said she even manifested me back. Crazy, bro. All right, let's see. I was pissed, curiously, uh, I was pissed, curious, weirdly hyped all at once, started digging, reading up, watching vids, eventually found my way to you. The same coach my girl had been secretly working with found that shit out when I snooped her phone, yo. You said straight up, it's all about self concept. No bullshit techniques, just becoming that guy. At first, I was like, nah, this sounds like cap for real. But something clicked. I went from $20 in my account to legit six figures in months. Fucking months, bro. Shit wild as fuck. Same workouts I'd done for 10 years suddenly packed on 10 pounds of muscle out of nowhere. That's, hold on. I swear, the way this guy types, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. All right. Hold on. All right, same workouts. Suddenly packed on 10 pounds of muscle out of nowhere. That's them self concept gains, I guess. My whole life flipped relationships, money, gym, gains, confidence, all of it. I wanted to surprise you and post this on Reddit um, as a shout out, but bro, they legit banned me. I ain't even tagged you. I ain't promoted anything. Just told my story and said I started watching this coach. That's it. Reddit on that clown shit for real, for real. So now I'm emailing you direct. Just had to let you know this shit works, bro. Can't be showing my face because peeps in Cali would definitely recognize me for real. But I'm gonna keep building anonymously and put other bros on. They need to know this manifestation shit isn't crystals and moon water. It's real life, bro. No clout, no hype, just identity. Can't wait to blow up and finally drop your name. Appreciate you, heavy coach. Okay. That was difficult for me to go through. Sorry, guys. I love him, but he is not the best typer. He's not. And he is now a client of mine. He is part of my texting and voice note service. So a lot of times we're just sending voice notes because that's a lot easier for him. But yeah, so what happened with this client is his girlfriend was a previous client of mine. She's still a client, but of course not for SP now. She first came to me and she did in audio message coaching, the email / audio message coaching, the one that most people start with me. And of course, it was on what? SP. And essentially, I told her to stop watching SP content. The same thing that I tell everybody. Focus on self-concept, build yourself up, focus on you. Because not only was she obsessing over this dude, right? Her bank account was dwindling. She was failing at a lot of things, and that stacks on, right? So she did what I told her to, and she flipped things around, and she actually bettered her financial situation first. And then she booked the monthly texting and voice note service with me. And then I think it was like a few weeks later, she bumped into this guy out in public. I remember because she messaged me, right? She sent me a voice note. And she was like, "You won't believe what happened today." And she told me how she bumped into him, how he apologized to her right there in front of everyone, and he would never do that before. And yeah, so then they ended up together, right? She's still doing really well, like financially and everything else, but he wasn't. And she told me about it. She's like, "I don't know what to do. I want to help him, but he doesn't believe in this manifestation stuff. I tried to bring it up to him before, and then that's when he ghosted me." And I was like, see him differently. See that he is thriving. See that he is financially abundant. See all these different things that you want him to be. And what ended up happening, the bridge of incidences, was he found me. He went through her phone, like you said. He went through her phone, found she was texting me, saw my name on WhatsApp, looked me up because I was also sending her YouTube videos to, when I'm coaching, I also send YouTube videos. I'll coach a lesson and then I'll say, "Hey, check this video out. It's in relation to it," right? And so he saw that, and so he started watching my videos. He started implementing everything. And as you heard, he started to change his own life around. And then he ended up booking with me also. And now, like he told you, he's made 6 figures in months. We're talking like 2-3 months. That's how long he's been working with me. And 2-3 months, because he just runs a side business, and he quit his job. He was working a job, but he quit his job, and now he's just doing the side business. And he put on 10 pounds of muscle. And any guy knows that if you're like on the thinner side, and you know how hard it is to build muscle. Like, this guy was already pretty fit and already pretty buff, but still putting on 10 pounds of muscle, doing the same routine, not changing anything, is huge. Huge. He didn't change his diet. He didn't increase anything. He was doing the same thing. He just changed his mentality around it. That's it. So I'm going to go through these messages, and probably some of these are people I'm going to have to kick out, but let's see. Okay, hold on. And guys, if you have any questions, let me know. And you already know I'm going to put trolls in timeout. They're going to go on the timeout chair. And if they're really bad, they're going to be blocked. I don't understand why people will subscribe to me just to say some stupid stuff. But yeah, Reality Shifting Bro created, like I said, a YouTube, and I followed him. He's got 2 shorts on there. Do I do video coaching? What do you mean by video coaching? I have videos, yes. They're all over my channel. Oh, you can't believe you had to subscribe to send a message. Well, you don't have to worry about that. You get put in the timeout chair. No, the goal isn't subscribers. The goal is to keep trolls out. If I don't at least put that you have to just subscribe, trust me, the trolls get a lot worse. And I can change it where you have to be subscribed for 10 minutes if you'd like. I'm here for the people that actually want to listen to what I have to say and to ask questions. I'm not here for the trolls. I do coaching calls, yes. I don't do FaceTime because I don't have an iPhone, and I will never have an iPhone. I don't do FaceTime. No thanks. I do coaching calls, yes. If you go on my website, I have coaching calls. Yeah, I have a 30-minute coaching call and an hour coaching call. That's what I have. Most people go with my texting and voice note service just because you get a lot more. And I have a texting and voice note service that includes calls also. It's the elite one. So you'll get texting, voice notes, and calls. Do y'all want me to play Reality Shifting Bros shorts? He's got two. Do you want me to play them? I'll see if I can get my volume turned up on my phone and play them. Yeah, because with a call, it's just one call, right? So you have the coaching during the call and then the call ends and that's it. But with texting and voice notes, if you do, I think what I have on my website is what, 2 weeks? It's weekly or monthly, right? Or is it 2 weeks? Something like that. I forget which ones I have. You got to go look, okay? You get access to me Monday through Friday. Like I respond to with texts and voice notes every day. As opposed to just one time you get a call. But that's on you. Yeah, the elite one includes a weekly 30-minute call. Do y'all want me to play Reality Shifting Bros shorts? Or do you have questions? Whatever you'd like. Yeah, let me pull up my website because, guys, I put the stuff on my website and then that's it. Like, hold on. Why is my phone being such a pain in the butt? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I went to try to go to my website and it pulled me up on Google. I've never read this on Google. The AI overview of me, I want to read this. This is funny. Okay. I might screenshot this and post this too because it's hilarious. Okay. Alchemistic Anomalist is a manifestation coach specializing in identity level embodiment and conscious reality shifting. That's true. Um, they offer coaching services including live calls and mentorship focused on helping individuals align with their goals and manifest their desires. The coach emphasizes a self-vesting approach, moving beyond traditional affirm harder methods to focus on identity shift and conscious reality manipulation. This is like, okay, AI, I got you. Like, look at this. This is on Google. Literally just typing my name on Google and this will come up as the AI overview. This is awesome. Okay. More detailed breakdown. Manifestation coach. Alchemistic Anomalous helps individuals manifest their desires by focusing on their identity and how they show up in the world. 100% self-concept. Self-esting. This approach, distinct from typical affirmation techniques, encourages a shift in identity rather than just repeating affirmations, according to a Reddit user on Reddit. Okay, so it's pulling information from Reddit. Okay. Identity shift. The core of their method involves embodying the version of oneself that already possesses what is desired rather than focusing on fixing the past or trying to make something happen. True. Coaching services. They offer various coaching options, including live calls and exclusive mentorship programs to provide personalized guidance. Success stories. One individual on Reddit shared a success story using alchemistic anomalous methods, highlighting tangible results within weeks, according to the user. Okay, AI. Okay, hey, hold on, because now they're really going into my speech here. Not only are they talking about self-esting, which is me. Hey, I started that. If anybody else is saying it, go watch my channel and notice that I did it first. All right, the next one is stop select self. That's my 3 S's. That's literally been on my channel since the beginning. Okay, stop select self. This method mentioned on Reddit is described as a lazy girl method that emphasizes identity shift and conscious reality manipulation. Now, the lazy girl method and stop select self are they're two different things, but they're the same. But hey, other than that, AI got it right. Stop select self is literally just stopping realizing that your current version of reality is just one selection and you get to select differently every single moment of every single day. And then guess what? Number 2, you select what you want to experience. And then number 3, you become the self, you self-est, become the self that already has what you want. Stop select self. The lazy girl method is just knowing. That's all it is. It's just knowing. It's making a decision and knowing that decision no matter what shows up. That's the lazy girl method. It's just knowing. No affirmations, no techniques, no anything else, just knowing. It's how I changed the weather on my vacation. I have a video on that. But that's interesting. I never Googled myself. So that is really interesting. I'm going to screenshot this and post it because yeah. And I mean, when I look myself, if it has my website, it has a post on Reddit that someone was asking about me. Okay. It's got my Facebook, my Insta. Yeah, it's got my socials on there. All right. But let's get back to what I was looking up. So, someone was asking about my coaching calls. I have a 30-minute coaching call. I have an hour coaching call, and those are live. Like I call you, right? Either on your phone number or on your WhatsApp number, whatever. I call you. So it lasts 30 minutes to an hour, and then that's it. Whereas the texting and voice notes, I have a 2-week service. I have a monthly service with the regular texting and voice notes. And then the elite one includes a weekly phone call. So that one I have for a week and I have it for a month also. You can get it either weekly or monthly. And of course, I have different ebooks, courses, workshops, all the stuff. I even have an email or audio message coaching. That one, there is a 7-day delay, guys. If you want that one, just understand it's going to be 7 days before I can get back to you. Okay? That's all. Magic 8 Ball. I wonder if the Reddit user it referenced describing your process is your account. I took a lot of my posts down off of Reddit. I took a lot of my posts down. And no, it wasn't. When I clicked on it, it wasn't me. If you go on Google and type in my name, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me go back to it. No, it wasn't me. It was a success story. Hold on. It won't show it, but it's the post that the overview was referencing was a success story. It's the title of it is Success Story Finally, More Money, Dad Said He's Proud, and SP is taking notice. We're going on a second date. That was from a client also. So no, it wasn't one of my posts. I took a lot of my posts down. I took like all of the video posts that I did down. I took a lot of stuff down because I don't know, Reddit just got not for me anymore. I did that like a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what two French definitions means. Pradina, amazing videos and insights always. Wondering what app do you use for your no face videos, which show only the text? CapCut. Simple answer, CapCut. I did ask Reality Shifting Bro what he used. He said, I just put it on TikTok. So he made his on TikTok. So you can also use TikTok to add captions to it if it's a shorter video. Now, I use CapCut, but that's because I've used CapCut previously, before I even started all of this, when I was doing editing work for clients. Because outside of this, I do marketing and advertising, and a lot of times that is editing videos for ads. For like Facebook, Instagram, etc. And I would always use CapCut. I'm glad that the whole ban that happened on TikTok and CapCut for the US was lifted because, yeah, CapCut's my favorite. Magic 8 Ball. I've always wondered how the AI processes, and sorts through so much information and generates responses so quickly. Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely insane because sometimes I'll use, say, ChatGPT to put my sales copy on when I'm doing an ad for a client to make sure that everything is perfect, right? Because I'm human. So it's to make not to change the words, but to make sure that the grammar is correct, the spelling, the punctuation, all of that sort of stuff. And I double check it before I send the copy over. And it's like that. I put it in there and it's done. Or if I have a question about something like, say, YouTube analytics, right? And I'll type it in on ChatGPT, it answers me like that. It's insane. Okay, I'm not sure what you being an Arab has to do with anything. I'm confused. I'm so confused when people do that. They're like, I'm this, I'm that. Okay. All right. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. Sorry, guys, my nose. Detailed answers too within like 20 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. It'll take like copy that I took like an hour to write and go over it within seconds. It's insane. Maybe a minute tops. Like it'll take a minute for it to load completely. You know? But yeah, I've sat there and typed a sales copy before for multiple ads and put it through, and it only took like a minute for it to process it. It was insane. In the near future, I plan on doing a workshop for ChatGPT on how to use ChatGPT for manifestation. Hold on. What the heck? Just trying to get my chair. There we go. So that way I don't have to sit on my feet. So that I'm up here. Because I forgot to adjust my tripod. You know the Arabs. I guess, honey, it does not matter to me where you're from. Like, I have clients all over the world. What are you talking about? I never understood that. Ever. Understood someone asked me, you know this, you know that? Yeah, no shit. There's 8 billion people in this world. Like, of course, there's people from all over. I'm so confused. It does not make any sense to me. Yeah, within seconds, ChatGPT does that. But like I said, I am going to be making a workshop soon, and I will put that over on the second tier on my members channel as well as on my website, because it just depends on what people want to do. And it will be on how to use ChatGPT for manifestation. I'll go over everything on how to use it for scripting, how to use it for affirmations, how to use it for role playing, how to use it for if you want to train it to be your coach, that's fine too. Like, I've tested it all to see what all is possible, to be honest with you. I've tested it all. It can get answers you can't find through Google, even on the 20th page, that's how many websites it looks through. Yeah, I know, because sometimes I have clients, like in my other business, that I don't know their product or service, so I'll Google it, right? I'll look it up. I'll start reading about it to understand how I can sell them, because that's my job. My job is to get them clients, is to get them customers, right? So I need to know how to sell them. I need to know how to present their brand. I need to know how to advertise them, what market they are, everything else, right? And one in particular was so niche, I couldn't find much on Google. I asked ChatGPT about it, bam, information right there. I said, what is this target? What is the target audience? Who's buying this and why? Right? And what's the best way for me to market them? Would it be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube ads, Google ads, Craigslist, right? Just in the paper, local ads. What is the best way for this client? And ChatGPT answered. And the crazy thing is this client told me that they had went to multiple different marketers and advertisers that promised them results, spent thousands of dollars. They tested me with just a few $100s, and they landed like a few clients. So then they booked a whole package. And their stats are unreal right now. But even in that business, I kind of sneak in manifestation as well. I tell them to see their business as already successful. I sneak it in when I'm doing a consult. I am over here peeling my nail polish because it was holding up well, like for the most part. This one's chipped right here. But these chips just happened today, and I've had this color on for a week and a half. So that's not bad, because my nails are real and this is just regular nail polish. It's not gel, it's not anything like that. But yeah, it's starting to peel now, and I'm over here peeling stuff off. If you guys have any questions about manifestation, you can put those in the chat. That's what I'm here for. But maybe That is funny though, that the overview from Google, the AI overview. I'm curious now what ChatGPT would say about me. Hold on. I'm going to pull open a chat. And of course, my ChatGPT knows about me, knows about my businesses and everything else. So I'm going to pull open a chat and I'm going to say, pretend you don't know me. How much is your price? I want to buy you. What do you mean buy me? I'm not for sale. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm done with you. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. Pretend you don't know me. Who is Alchemistic Anomalist? No, not Animalist. This chair likes to turn on its own. After it's done loading, it's almost done loading. I'm gonna have it where I read it and where it reads it for you. So let's see.
I turn to image 1. Here's a snapshot of the voice behind the name, your go-to guide for identity-based manifestation magic. Who is Alchemistic Anomalist? She's a manifestation coach focused on identity shifts. That is, helping you become the version of yourself who already embodies your desires. Not just techniques. She's about transforming your mindset and self-concept. Site turn search, 9 turn search, 6. What does she offer? Former tarot reader turned identity alchemist. Yes, she really calls herself that. Site turn search 5. A presence across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and even Amazon, where she promotes herself as a real deal coach. No fluff, no fixing the past. Site turn search 11 turn 0 turn search 6. Services include tools, coaching calls, and paid one-on-one offerings, like a 30-minute personalized guidance session for around $177. What are people saying? Real users on Reddit's r/manifestations swear by her. Open quote, I recently started following Alchemistic Anomalist. I was ready to give up. I went from depressed to feeling happy for the first time in years. Site turn search 1, close quote. Another raving fan. Open quote, I've watched so many other coaches. No one has resonated with me the way that she has. 1010th recommend. Site we turn search 1, close quote. An open quote, I decided to go with the 15-minute audio coaching. She just delivered it this morning. I highly recommend her. She goes above and beyond for sure. Search 1, close quote. TLDR, because you deserve it. Alchemistic Anomalist is a manifestation coach who preaches identity level shifts, not just manifesting goals, but becoming the version of you who already has them. She's got a lurking presence across platforms, paid offerings that seem legit, and real clients who say she's the breath of fresh air in the world of programmed affirmations. If your manifestations feel stale, she might just be your electrifying reboot. Want help dissecting her techniques? Or, dare I say, spotting the difference between identity magic and identity marketing? Just say the word.
That's ChatGPT talking about me. So, yeah, it seems like the AI overview and ChatGPT is pulling the same things on that. Bro, you're super cute. Hold on. Sorry, I don't see a penis. How am I a bro? I don't understand that. I don't understand why younger generations call everybody bro. I don't. Okay. Humbert, hi. How to vibrate nice every day? Any tips? I don't know what you mean by vibrate nice. I don't know what that means. Magic 8 Balls. So it'll have no access to your chats for the answer. Yeah, you noticed it was talking to me like it wasn't me. It was talking about me objectively. Illyrian, you weren't here on 4th of July. Ask Magic 8 Ball about 4th of July. Now it's twin, not bro. What the hell, twin? Twin. I'm so confused. I'm so lost. Can we just bring back dude? Can we just call everybody dude? I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, and we're all dudes. Hey! Can we do that? Rev Jim Jones, I like your mask. I appreciate that. Me, my second wife used to dress up and go out. Okay, great. Illyrian, oh boy, what happened on 4th of July? Insanity. If you go to my live tab and look at the one where I'm wearing a blue mask, I messed up the blue mask now, but I was wearing a blue mask on 4th of July with a red shirt. That video has like the most views of any of my lives, and the chat was insane. Like Troll City, 100% Troll City. Yeah, I don't know where the blue mask is now, right now. I may have threw it out because I messed it up. Phone data. Morning and love from Pakistan. Appreciate you. Magic 8 Ball. I was saying younger people call other people twin on the internet too now, not just bro. Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard of people calling each other twin. Have not heard that at all. So at the end, I'm kind of curious because ChatGPT at the end said, "Want help dissecting her techniques, or dare I say, spotting the difference between identity magic and identity marketing? Just say the word." I'm gonna say, yeah, sure. Let's see what it says. I'm curious now. Illyrian, yeah, I've been seeing that a lot. Don't know why younger folks call each other twin. Magic 8 Ball. Apparently, it's been going on for like 5 years now. Really? Huh. Maybe in this reality. Maybe this new reality that I shifted to. All right, so I asked ChatGPT to elaborate because it said, want me to help dissecting her techniques. So I said yes. So let's see what it says.
All right, here's the breakdown. Like I'm reviewing a Netflix series you just asked if was worth binging. What makes Alchemistic Anomalist different from the generic manifestation guru pack? Identity first approach. She's not teaching you how to get the thing. She's teaching you to become the version of you who already has it. Law of being over law of doing. She's not a fan of timelines, signs, manifesting rituals, or affirmations that feel like lying in the mirror. Instead, it's grounded self-concept work. Former tarot oracle reader means she's been in the spiritual trenches long enough to know what's fluff versus what actually moves the needle. Blunt delivery. Not mystical woo-woo. More like if your best friend who actually had receipts for this stuff sat you down and said, "Here's why you're stuck. Now fix it." Her branding vibe.
Oh my God. Hold on. I had to stop for a minute because ChatGPT just literally said what I do in coaching. It says, here's why you're stuck. Now fix it. I've literally done that in coaching. Oh my God. People have told me I'm very blunt. Yes. Yes. This is it. Like ChatGPT is reading me like a Jesus. Okay, let's continue here.
Long form deep dives plus shorts. TikTok punchy grounded takes. Instagram reels quotes, offers, and stand store, coaching plus digital products. Has her own coined term self-esting, short for self-investing into the version of you that already has the outcome. Marketing.
No. So self-esting is like instead of manifesting, because most people think when you're manifesting that you're creating something and you're bringing something to you. No. Self-esting is being the identity or the self-concept that already has the reality that you want to experience. That's what self-esting is. So it did get that part wrong. That's okay.
Hook. Creation is finished. You're not creating anything. You're shifting to the reality where it's already done. Fan reactions based on Reddit and socials. People say she's refreshing because she doesn't sell endless technique shopping. Her coaching is described as both direct and encouraging, with some saying it was the turning point in their SP or money manifestation. A few note she's very anti-obsession. So if you want to sit in a corner doing 10K affirmations a day, she's not your girl. If you want, I can pull a side-by-side of her methods versus mainstream LOA coaches so you can see exactly where she stands out. That would make it super obvious why her stuff resonates more with certain audiences. Would you like me to do that?
That's insane. Okay, I need to do a video on that. I'm keeping that chat open and I'm going to have it keep going. I'm going to do a whole video on that because that's nuts. Like, literally. And I don't know if it took my videos and transcribed them or what, because yeah. And 100%, it says, here's what's wrong, now fix it. Yes, I have done that. I've had people in my coaching service, the monthly one, compare me to Abdullah. They're like, you're telling me I'm in Barbados. I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, yeah, 100%. That's nuts. I'm going to have to title this live, ChatGPT reads me. And that's what I'm going to have to title this live. Because it just, that's nuts. I did not expect it to know that much. I really didn't. Do I have subtitles on my videos? Yes. Yeah, I do. I do have subtitles on my videos. I add text to my videos, and I also have the closed captions because I add the text to my videos. Most people ask me why I do it. Because I have people that follow me that are hard of hearing or deaf. My little sister, before she passed, was also deaf. So that's why I do it. Because the closed captions don't always say the right word of what I'm saying. But I also have the closed captions so people with, like if English is not their first language, can put in their language and have it transcribed. Even though it's probably going to mess it up, hey, at least they'll get somewhat of the point, right? But that's insane. The only thing that it messed up with was the self-esting thing. That's the only thing it messed up. Yeah, I need to do a video on that. Now I'm like, I'm going to do a video on, oh, that's an idea. I'll do a video on ChatGPT reads me, but also have it like a Q&A style and answer questions that most people ask about me personally. So number one question people ask is, why do I wear a mask? Right? Number one question, why do I wear a mask? Because when I first started my YouTube channel, I was a tarot reader and twin flame coach. Twin flame is just a SP. It's a SP that people put on a pedestal and they obsess over it even more. So I would lure people in with the tarot and the twin flame label and just switch them over to manifestation coaching. So I took a break from it all. And when I came back, I just took the tarot away and took the twin flame stuff away. Now, When I used to do tarot and twin flame coaching, I never showed my face. And the only times that I did was on Instagram Live, and I would always have a mask on or a filter with a mask, right? So when I started this, I was like, I'm just going to do the same thing, right? Because I don't want you focused on me. That's why I wear it. I want you focused on you because I am just you pushed out. That's it. I am just you pushed out. So I want you focused on yourself. That's why I do it. I want you focused on you, not what I look like, not what my real name is, not who I'm with, who I'm doing, whatever. None of that matters. It's all you, it's all the viewer. So that's why I wear the mask. And yeah, I just stayed with it because why not? And I've had people ask me, they're like, will you take off the mask and do a face reveal at so many thousand followers or whatever? I'll consider it, but why? Why should I? Why should I do that? And people will say, oh, well, other coaches do it. I'm not other coaches. If me wearing a mask bothers you, you can always go watch the other coaches. That's how I feel about it. Jen, because it's fun. Exactly. And I can change up my mask. I can wear a bottom mask. I can wear a top mask. I can wear different colors. I have all different types of masks. I don't wear them all because I like certain looks. But I really should start changing it up more. But I stick to the same ones. I either wear this one, I wear this gold one, I wear this gold one. There's a darker metal one like this. Yeah. Darker metal one. I wear this bottom mask. There's also a lace one. Where it's at right now, I don't know. With this mask, I have other colors. I've got red, I've got pink, I've got silver. I just haven't worn them. Oh, there's the blue one. Hold on. Let me show you guys. I completely messed up the blue one after 4th of July. So on like this one, I cut these corner pieces because it catches in my hair, right? I'll show you what the corner pieces normally look like. Hold on. Because I haven't cut all of the masks yet. So they normally look like this. And you see that can catch in your hair. So I cut the corner pieces off, right? On the blue mask, I decided to also cut this part off, right? And then I got really trying to creative and I cut the nose part out thinking, oh, it's going to look really cute and it'll look better on my nose. It completely messed up the mask. When I try to put it on, it doesn't look right. So I need to order more of these so I can get the blue one back. And I ordered these on Temu. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ordered these on Temu. It came in like a whole pack. I also have these. I've wore a black one like this on before, but I have a white one. I have like a rainbowish. Hold on. Where's it at? A rainbow? Oh, that's a blue one. I have a blue one. I have a rainbow one somewhere. But yeah, I just haven't worn these. I have a lot of them. I have like a ton of masks. But I don't know who Julia Ann is. And yeah, my nails, like, okay, we're gonna ignore this one. This and this one because I'm over here picking the nail polish off my nails, but I've had this nail polish on for a week and a half and it's starting to peel, so I'm over here peeling it off because this is what I do because I'm insane. But I'm peeling the nail polish off, so I'll probably redo my nails tomorrow or later tonight. I'll probably do it later tonight. And I will probably, it's not near me. There's another pink that I'm going to do. I always do. Whenever I do my nails, I do my toes also. Always. And sometimes I go to the salon, excuse me, and I'll get a mani pedi, but I always bring my own nail polishes because I like mine. There's a nail salon near me that can handle natural nails, so I go to them. Because any other one I go to, my nails are real, right? These are real. They will try to put acrylic on them or gel, and I won't do that. Magic 8 Ball. I'm surprised the nail polish lasts a week and a half. Yeah, it does. It does because I use a special top coat. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. The salon I go to doesn't mind that I bring all this shit because I bring my own top coat and everything. I just go there for the... I don't go there because I can't do my nails. I go there because, like, it's relaxing. And they, like, massage you and stuff. But yeah, this is the top coat that I use when I do my nails, and I use high quality nail polish also. Like, my nail polishes are like $10 to $20. I don't use cheap stuff. So this is the top coat that I use, and it helps it to last. I think I have this on my Amazon storefront as well. But let's see, is this the color that I was gonna do? No. I don't think it's near me. Ooh. Or maybe I could do like a blue. I have some of my nail polishes near me because I have like a whole bag. Hold on. Let me see. Let me zip up part of this bag so I can actually lift it up. And I'll lift up the bag and show you how obsessed I am with nail stuff. This is my nail supplies. Like, if I open this up, I have like all my files, buffers. I usually have my cotton balls in here too, but I took it out. But I have my cotton balls, nail polish remover, all that sort of stuff up here. And come on. And yes, my bag is pink with gold accents because I'm bougie like that. And then if you open it up, like each section has tons of nail polishes. Like, these are all nail polishes. Ooh, I might do this color. That's a pretty color. I might do that one. I always forget what colors I have. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not... I think there's 30 here. Yeah, 30. Yeah. 30 here. And then there's 30 in the bottom. So there's 60 total in just this. 60 nail polishes in this. And I have another one. I have another bag like this. Somewhere. Somewhere. But yeah. I have a lot. Because my nails have been long like this for over 20 years. Like, these are mine. I recently started shaping them more almond. Usually I shape them round. I've tried square. I don't like square. They end up snagging on stuff. They break. This helps them to grow. But yeah, I'm over here peeling my nail polish off. Hold on. Yeah, I like pink. I like blue though too. I do like blue. I like all the colors because I'm a neutral, so my skin tone is neutral. Most people don't know that. So I can wear gold, I can wear silver. I just prefer gold, but I can wear gold, I can wear silver, I can wear any color. I'm a neutral. So like my foundation right now is Maybelline Skin Tint in the shade 112. It's a neutral shade. in NARS, like if I go out, I'll wear my NARS. My NARS foundation is Mont Blanc. L2, I believe is what it is. L2 Mont Blanc. That foundation is like $60, so that's when I go out. Jen, you're not a manicurist, nail tech too. I'm not a manicurist. No, this is all my shit. This is all for me. That's just my stuff. Hi, Alyssa. Aiden, I like your nails. I appreciate that. Magic 8 Ball. My favorite mask is this sparkly bottom one. Okay, so this one. This one. Yeah, this is the one that I have on in my profile photo. I don't wear these all that often when I'm live because I need to drink stuff. That's why. Alyssa, so I went, excuse me, I went into a little crying fit. I was telling my cousin that I believe my wife sent someone to scare me in December. I hadn't told anyone about it at all. It didn't scare me. I was pissed off. Okay. I'm confused. Okay, we're still going. Okay, cool. I was pissed off for a few days. The guy came 3 times and kicked the door. Kicked the front door. Okay. Yeah, I have all types of crazy situations sometimes with clients. Hell no, beat his ass. Yeah, exactly. Beat his ass. Who wouldn't be emotional about someone kicking their door in? I'm confused. Did you call the police? Like, that's what I would have done. But I have like a full alarm system on my house. So, and if my son's home, my son's a black belt. So they can fuck around and find out. I felt that I spiraled for a bit there. I don't know who it was. Did you call the police? I'm so confused. Like, this has nothing to do with manifestation. Like, someone kicking in your door, call the cops, girl. What does that have to do with spiraling? How old do you think I am? That's a better question. How old do you think I am? But why wouldn't you call the cops if someone was kicking down your door, girl? That's what I don't get. Like, why wouldn't you call the cops? Why wouldn't you? Someone's kicking down my door, trust me, they're gonna fuck around and find out. Okay, but it doesn't matter who sent this person. If someone's kicking down your door, you would call the cops. My son is 20. My son is 20 years old. He's at work right now. That's why I said when he's home, he's at work. And before people find out that I have a son and how old he is, yes, I usually get 25. And the reason for that is because I assume that I don't age. But I don't care about how I look, it's more about how I feel, right? I don't feel my age. Like most people my age or older talk about, or even younger, like people in their 30s, talk about joint pain and back pain and how when they get out of bed, everything cracks and creaks and everything else. That doesn't happen with me. I can go out, like I have some friends that are in their 20s, right? Mid to late 20s. I can go out with them, go dancing, and a lot of times I outdance them. I'm still on the dance floor and they're off on the side talking about that their feet hurts. Crypto, no, I'm a millennial. I was born in the 80s though. I'm an older millennial. I'm what they call an elder millennial. My age is irrelevant. What does it matter? Okay. Alyssa, the second time he came, he kicked the bottom and the top of the screen door. Again, why didn't you call the cops, girl? You need to call the cops. Do you have video of this guy? Like, do you have a video camera or anything like a surveillance camera? I have surveillance cameras. So I will have video evidence of shit. Oh, speaking of which, I totally forgot. I'm gonna have to go do it after this. I just got new windshield wipers in that were delivered. My son probably put them in the house when he left. I need to go put those on my car. So I'll check my video footage on that. He hasn't come back since then. Well, that's good. So we're going to say he had the wrong house. He's mistaking your house with somebody else's. That's what we're going to say. And he's not coming back. I look like Britney Spears. That's the first one. No one's ever compared me to Britney Spears. I get compared to a lot of celebrities, but not Britney. I don't think I look like Britney at all. We definitely don't have the same nose, that's for sure. Bloodline wise, I'm Scottish and Irish. I don't know who Julia Ann is. Hi, Laura. Thank you. But guys, I'm on here for manifestation talk. We are not talking about manifestation at all. Literally, people pay me to talk to me about manifestation, and I'm on here for free for you guys. On here for free, free 99. And you're talking about everything else that has nothing to do with it. Jen's like, right? Let's get back on track. So earlier, if you guys missed it, I was reading Google's AI overview of me and it was spot on. And then I got curious, so I went on ChatGPT and I told it pretend like it doesn't know me and asked what it thinks of Alchemistic Anomalist. And I read through and I had it read me and it read me. Like, girl, it read me, okay? I need to do a video on it. Alyssa, I think I may have manifested that guy coming to my house. No, honey. So here's the thing. Sometimes things just happen. Okay? I'm not the type to victim blame and tell people you manifested that person's mugging you, or you manifested that person hitting you with a bus, right? Like, no. Mm-mm. Sometimes things happen. Yes, you shifted to that reality where that happened, but it's not your fault. Does that make sense? That was just one version of reality where something happened like that. And yes, you can choose differently now. You could say that that person had the wrong house. They realized they had the wrong house and now they're going away, right? That's what we can decide to do now. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and say that you manifested that to begin with. Is that, yeah, that makes sense? Okay, good, good. It's kind of like when people bring up, say, childhood trauma, and there's coaches out there that will say, oh, well, you manifested that. How the hell does a 5-year-old manifest trauma? Right? No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now, what happened is the I am, God, source, universe, wanted that experience through you to make you who you are now. How we choose to view the trauma from childhood makes us who we are. I'm saying this as someone that has been through every type of trauma you can list off. I've gone to therapists, and every type of trauma you can list off, I check every box. Okay? I have a video over on my members side of the channel about my death experience. There's a reason why I had the death experience, okay? Because prior to that, like, it was bad. All right? Now, I choose to look at all of those situations differently. This is why I am not a drug addict. I am not an alcoholic. I drink maybe a few times a year. Okay? I have never been a prostitute. I have never been a stripper. What I'm trying to tell you is I have never been a statistic. Okay? I have never been what society says I should be based on what I have been through. Now, as a manifestation coach, and I have shared my stories with some of my personal clients, they asked me, why don't you revise that past? I absolutely could. The reason why I don't is because a lot of the clients that come to me have gone through the things that I've gone through. So why would I change that? It's for me to help them see things differently. Recently, I had a couple of clients come to me with childhood traumas. Okay. One in particular, it was from a parent. Okay. And I had them see the parent differently, see the whole situation differently. And they said, I've never seen it that way before. And they have gone to 5 different therapists. Okay. So I am not here to tell you that you are at fault for any trauma you have gone through. No. If any coach does that, block, delete, click, I'm not interested, so they don't show up on your feed anymore. They are toxic. Do not go to them. Okay? I have videos. I have a video on the red flags you should look out for on manifestation coaches. You can go watch that. That's one of the things that I mentioned was them victim blaming. We do not victim blame here. Yes, as the I am wanted to experience that through you. You have to understand, as consciousness, as source, as reality itself, the I am, God, source, whatever you resonate with, came through you to have a human experience. Some of that human experience is experiencing trauma, but understanding how to alchemize that trauma. Why do you think I call myself alchemistic? Because I have alchemized my own trauma. Okay? I have a video on turning trauma into triumph. There's a reason why I post the videos that I do, because these are lived experiences. Okay. I'm someone that has been on my own since I was 16 because that's how bad my home environment was. Okay. I'm someone that has been homeless, actually homeless. And I've heard some other people say they're homeless or almost homeless. And when you really find out they really weren't, they were just freaking out over a situation that wasn't even going to be real. I was actually homeless. Okay. I've been homeless. I've been successful. I've been everything in between. And so this is why I know, as me, as source of my reality, I am here to help guide others going through similar situations. Aiden, talk about my dad. I'm going to assume that was scares, but mistyped. When he drinks, he broke my door last time. You've got to see him differently. That's how you shift realities into a different version of him. Alyssa, I saw that video about the red flags. Good one. Perfect. I'm not a political channel, Dean. I'm not even political at all. I couldn't care less. I don't care who's in office. I don't care anything else. Why? Because it doesn't matter. Thank you for being here for us. Yeah, of course. Dean, if you keep on, I'm just going to mute you and put you out. Again, why do people subscribe for this? I'm not a political channel. It's very obvious. Very obvious. Yeah, going back to the earlier discussion. Oh, hold on. Gunsmith Cat. Interesting. Interesting name. Hello, I was wondering what to do when I am working on my self-concept, but my manifestation goals pop up in my mind. Can I briefly affirm for them and then go back to my self-concept affirmations? I personally don't even do self-concept affirmations. I just live as that identity because self-concept is identity. Self-concept is not self-love or confidence. It is identity. This is why some coaches will say you don't need self-concept to manifest, because their version of self-concept, they're right. They think self-concept is self-love or confidence. Kanye loves Kanye better than anyone. We can all say that, right? But Kanye is miserable as hell. Okay? Kanye's SP is Kim K, and he's not with her. Why? Because he is not the version of him that Kim K was in love with. That's self-concept. Self-concept is identity. Gunsmith Cat, if you do not have my self-concept guide, it is free. Go get it on my website. All right, Dane. Oh, wrong one. Magic 8 Ball, you were very young, right? So your homeless situation was after that. What? After what? Because I can answer, but after what? Gunsmith Cat, but I thought you tell all your clients who want to manifest an SP to work on their self-concept first. Did I misunderstand something? No, you're right, but you've got self-concept wrong. From what you're telling me, it sounds like you've got self-concept wrong. Go download my free self-concept guide. I literally tell everything on that, And I also have a whole video on self-concept that's really popular that helps people understand it more. Hold on, let me see the title really quickly and I will tell you. It's called The Real Reason You're Stuck. Self-concept is not what you think. And the thumbnail is they have it all wrong. Self-concept is simple. Go watch that. Magic 8 Ball, was the homelessness after your initial success when you were young? No. You mean when I became successful, was making 6 figures at 19? No, my homelessness was before that. Does that answer the question? Gunsmith Cat, I have downloaded it and thought I understood it, but I don't know how to embody the moment from moment to moment. That's where personal coaching comes in, but I literally tell everything in that guide. I've had multiple people tell me I should charge for that guide because that's how thorough it is. But if it's something you're still not grasping, that's where personal coaching can come in. However, for you, I would also recommend to go watch the video. It's like the #1 mistake you can make with SP manifestation. Go watch that because you're making it. In a nutshell, why are you calling this person an SP? If you came to me and you said, I want to get back in contact with someone I haven't been in contact with in a long time. Let's say a friend from high school, right? And you don't know their socials, you don't know anything, but you want to get back in contact with them. Would you come to me and say, I want to get back in contact with an SP? No. You would say, I want to get back in contact with a high school friend. If you wanted to fix the relationship with your father, you would not say, I want to fix the relationship with SP. You would say, I want to fix the relationship with my father. Right? So why do we call romantic persons of interest SP? Who is this person to you? Right? Is this person your lover? Is this person your partner? Is this person your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever? My biggest success story, the one that everyone references, everyone under the sun references, is the one where the guy flipped his situation around with his now fiance. They're getting married very soon. Went from him breaking up with him and sending him very nasty texts to now they're getting married. Right? The one thing he did that other clients didn't do, because he switched his situation around within weeks with me. When he first came to me, he said, I want to fix the relationship with my boyfriend. He did not say, I want to get my ex back. He did not say, I want to fix the relationship with SP. He did not say, I want to manifest SP. He said, I want to fix the relationship with my boyfriend. Right? So, change your wording. And if this is someone that you don't know, but you want to bring in a certain type of partner, right? I have a Build-A-Boo workshop for that. You can design your partner out of thin air because I've done it. Okay. Custom order from the universe, right? That's my Build-A-Boo workshop. It is on my website and it is on my member site of my channel. So, and on my member side of my channel, you get access to a lot of other stuff too. I want a relationship with a woman that reads others like a Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball is a person that's in my chat. And I'm pretty sure that Magic 8 Ball is a male. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I think he's a guy. He's been with me for a long time, and he comes to all my lives. Yeah, see? He's a guy. And you said you want a woman. Well, he's a guy, sorry, so I don't know. Must be my bestie. No, I don't know him in real life. Only when he comes on here. Magic 8 Ball is a viewer. I don't even think Magic 8 Ball has gotten coaching with me, but that's okay. I'm not here to force coaching on anyone. Like I said, you can watch my free content and shift from that. Okay, Bruce. Bruce. Why is this doing this? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you don't even live in the same state. Okay. Yeah, as far as I know, Magic 8 Ball is in Cali. I'm on the West Coast. Sorry, I'm on the East Coast. I've lived on the West Coast. I've lived on the West Coast before, but I am on the East Coast. That's why when I post when I'm going live, I say Eastern time. Gunsmith Cat, I think I am just extremely depressed and I feel hopeless. So there is no way I can embody anything. Maybe I need to fix my mental health first. I don't know. And that's a possibility. Everybody is different. See, you have to understand is like a self-concept guide, you have to cater it to your situation, right? And all of my videos, you have to cater it to your situation. But if you need additional help with that, that's where personal one-on-one coaching comes in, because I can only do so much in here. If you have a specific question, I can help you with that. But actual like coaching, that's where personal coaching comes in. Is the air better over there now? I don't know. Was it bad? I wasn't aware the air was bad. Was the air bad? I don't know. Or is it better? I don't know. I wasn't aware it was bad. It was bad? See, this is what I'm telling you guys. When you are so into your own self-concept identity and your version of reality, you don't know what else is going on. The thing that affected everybody else in 2020 did not affect me. Why? Because my knowing is I don't get sick. I haven't had a cold in like 6 years now. I haven't had the flu in like over 20 years. I also haven't had the flu shot in 20 years. During 2020, I did not get that shot either. And I didn't get that. Still haven't had it. Right? Oh, I'm not even near Chicago. I'm nowhere near Chicago. Chicago is Midwest. That's Midwest. That's not the East Coast. That's Midwest. Life for Soraya. Have to move out of my house and the job interview I gave last month rejected me. I have no place. Okay, it looks like you're still typing. Still typing. No, I'm not in Chicago. I would not live in Chicago. I can't stand cold weather or snow. There would be no way. No way. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, ma'am. I don't know if Life of Soraya is still typing because it seemed like it cut her off. Oh, here we go. I have no place to go. What do I do to manifest it? I was positive I got it, but they said they hired 2 people and I came third. You need to be the person that is not affected regardless of the outcome. Okay? If you want that particular job in particular, see yourself as having that job regardless of what 3D shows you. Because you have no idea. Those candidates might not work out. One might not show up the first day and then you get a call. Right? You don't know what would happen. So it's kind of like, you breathe oxygen, but do you see the oxygen in front of your face? No, you don't. Right? You have to know yourself in the desired reality, regardless of what is being shown to you. And just because this job said no, how do you know you might not get an offer letter tomorrow from another job? How do you know? You tell me. Richard, I have been following the self-concept guide thoroughly. I can testify that it's working for me. Thanks. I have been watching and following your videos. I appreciate that. So, Richard, if on one of the emails that you get automatically from the guide, I ask for feedback, or you can just email me. If you can email me the success that you've had from that guide, I'd appreciate it. Magic 8 Ball. The other manifestation coach I watch is from Chicago, so maybe that's it. Alyssa, are you confusing me with someone else? Is there someone else out there that is quirky like me and wears masks and stuff? That's interesting. That wouldn't bother me. I can only handle snow for a little while. Then I need to go back inside and have some hot cocoa. Yeah, I do not do snow. No, ma'am. I am good. Thank you. No, no. No, no, no. And I know people are like, oh, but you're white. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Okay? That don't mean jack jiddly squat. Okay? I have lived in nothing but warm climates. I've lived in Arizona, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Cuba. Yes, Cuba. Okay? Cuba. People look at me like, what? Cuba? Yeah, Cuba. Okay? And so, no. No snow for me, thanks. When I lived in Cuba and I got back to the States, I looked like freaking Snooki from Jersey Shore. Not even lying. Like, I was so tan because I was just out all the time at the beach. And now I just embrace my natural skin color and I don't really go out tanning. But that was like early 2000s. Life with Soraya, I'd really be very happy if that happens. I didn't have a single interview at all last month. That made me get bothered by the 3rd. I have time only till the 31st. You never know what can happen. You just have to know it as fact. It's kind of like my story about the second time I was almost homeless. I was given a week to move out of my place. 7 days. I had 7 days to find another place to stay. Okay? And what is today? Today is the 10th. So you've got 21 days, girl. I had 7. You got 21 whole days. I had 7 days. 7 days. Okay? What did I do? Everyone else is freaking out. Like, where are you going to stay? What are you going to do? It's like, I've been homeless before, but I know everything's going to work out. I know no matter what, everything is working out for me. And what happened? 3 days later, 3 days, girl, 3 days, I was cleaning houses for a living, okay? One of my clients, I went to do a 3-bedroom clean out. It was really bad, so I called my aunt to come help me. We were going to split the pay from the job. And I was talking with my aunt about the situation. I didn't realize my client was behind me listening the entire time. And she said, "Wait a minute, you're about to be homeless?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "You don't have a place to stay?" I said, "No, ma'am." She said, I was just coming in here because I was going to ask if you could do this 1-bedroom clean out after this one. It's yours. If you clean it out, it's yours. You don't have to pay me deposit, and the first month is covered." And I said, "Okay." And then that's where I stayed. And she showed me what the rent would be after that. I just took over the lease from the other tenants because they just up and left. So this is what I'm telling you. You do not know what will happen. You just have to have the knowing that you are taken care of, regardless of what 3D shows you. Mel, hey, maybe we could discuss the topic of believing versus knowing. I wasn't sure if if you discussed the topic on your last live. I am doing a video for my member site on that. I actually recorded it last week. I recorded a lot of videos last week. And what happened is, and they were all on camera. What happened, I was trying something new, and I shouldn't have done that. I was trying something new, and I went to transfer them before editing them, because usually I just edit them on my phone, but I was going to edit them on my computer, and all the files got corrupted. So I've got to redo the videos. That's one of them. It's believing versus knowing, or believing versus faith. I'm going to be doing a video on that. That's going to be on my member side. I'm going to be recording that again this week. And I'm giving it good meaning. Like, all of those videos got corrupted because maybe I left out something. And now that I'm the version that you guys are seeing right now, because every single moment I'm shifting, maybe I'm going to deliver it in a better way. But yeah, that will be over on my member side. I will be posting that soon. Magic 8 Ball. That makes how young you look even more impressive. Tanning like that usually ages you. Yeah, I was like Snooki. Like I said, I need to find my old ID, because when I first moved back to the States with my ex-husband, because he was military, that's why we were in Cuba. We went to Arizona, and I have an Arizona driver's license with how dark I was. Like, and I had this color blonde hair, but in contrast, it was like dark blonde. Okay. But I'll find that and just post like part of the photo, like maybe cut off like this part of my face or whatever, and post it. It's funny. Life of Soraya. I have a success story. I had an important document mailed to me, but got sent back to the post office. I went there and asked, they said it isn't there. I said, "Can you please check again?" She went in again inside and said she found it, and I got it. I really believed it was there and made it happen. See, this is what I'm telling you. So your situation with the job and with your place to stay, girl, you got 21 days. I had 7. And my situation flipped around in 3 days. 3 days. 3. Okay? Because I said, no matter what, I'm taken care of. Worst case scenario, my son still had a place to stay. My son was a toddler at the time. Okay. My son still had a place to stay. I would go sleep in my car. Literally. Like, okay. Like, I've done it before. Right? And actually, when I was homeless before, I didn't even have a car. At one time I did, and then I didn't, and whole situation, right? So I was like, whatever. My situation is better now than it was before. Right? So it didn't bother me. Richard, I used to stress myself for the things then, but now I don't. I am just, hold on. I'm just at peace with myself, and everything now comes easy. How long did I live in Cuba? A few years. Okay. I'm Snooky Light. Yeah. Curious, can we say that it has to come to me no matter what and move on with life? Future tense. Yeah. You can say it however you want. There is no rules. You make the damn rules. You make the rules for your reality. You are the I am. So in your version of reality, it's whatever you say goes. You can call yourself the I am, God, source, universe, higher self. You could say that you're a holy cow, and every time that you move, you make $1,000, and it'll be true as long as you believe it, as long as you know it, right? As long as you know it. Know it like your first name. Whatever your first name is, if someone came up to you and called you a different name, you would correct them, because that is your knowing. Your knowing is I am whatever your name is, right? Same thing as, do you have to do affirmations or visualizations for the sun to rise every morning? No, but you know it's going to rise every morning. Do you need to visualize that you have oxygen to breathe or do affirmations? No, you know you have oxygen to breathe, but do you physically see the oxygen? Do you see the proof of it? No, but you know it's there. Hell yeah, moo, damn it. Life of Soraya, I have been able to manifest small things. This is my big thing in a while. Manifesting, getting it real big, as it is very crucial document. I would like to channel the same mindset for my job. Then channel it, girl. No one can do it for you but you. No one has control over your reality but you. No one. Not me. Not Joe Schmo. Not Manifest with whatever. Not the manifestation guru that has the service that says manifest for you. Don't buy that shit. Okay? Not the moon water. Not the crystals. Okay? None of that. None of that has power over you. None of it. The tarot cards, they don't have power over you. You give them power. You give them meaning, right? Hold on. Let me see. Where's a deck? Let's get a deck. Y'all think I'm playing. I used to be a tarot reader. Like, I can pull this crap out. Hold on. We're going to pull out a random card, okay? We're going to pull out a random freaking card, and I'm going to prove it to you. Hold on. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. 9 of Wands. So many people interpret this differently, right? The 9 of Wands can be the wounded warrior. The 9 of Wands could also be someone that has gone through the trenches and is now about to be abundant. The 9 of Wands can be so many things. You can look at this without a tarot reader and try to decide what this means for you. That's your reality. Everything in your reality is decided by you. You give it meaning. It's kind of like I have that video about, it's a video with Jeff Bezos in the title, okay? It's about money and seeing money in different ways, right? So, to Jeff Bezos, $55 million is the equivalent of someone making $60,000 a year spending $15. 15. That's the equivalent. Okay? $55 million to that man doesn't mean anything. So what he spent on his wedding is nothing. Okay? To him. But if you had spoken to Jeff Bezos in 1995 or 1994 when he started Amazon and he had a little makeshift like Amazon.com banner over on the wall and told him he would spend $55 million on a wedding, he would look at you like you're crazy. That would be like me telling you in 20 years or whatever it is, like, actually, no, it's 30 years. Pardon. In 30 years, you're going to spend $55 million on your wedding. You would probably think I'm crazy, right? Because you are not that version yet. Just be the version that you want to be. How do I attach from the outcome? Because I know that time doesn't exist. I know that time doesn't exist. I read this book many years ago, probably like over a decade ago, The Power of Now. Okay, this put it in perspective. Time does not exist. You only have the now moment. There is no past. There is no future. You only have now. Sorry, I think I got disconnected. I think I'm back. Okay. You only have the now moment. So the outcome is you focused on the future, right? That's not here yet. You only have now, right? If you're focused on the outcome, you're worried about the future. That's essentially like driving your car looking 3 miles ahead of you and wondering why you're hitting things. Okay. Deuteronomy 18:10. Enrique, would you like me to read that passage? I can. I have 2 Bibles. I have the New International Version, and I have the King James Version. I have both. I interpret the Bible in the manifestation lens, though. Richard, I manifested getting A's and B's in my final exam papers, and guess what? I checked my results and it came out as I manifested. Perfect. That's kind of like my client that at first didn't pass her exam for a very prestigious job. Okay. This was huge. And she's not in college or anything like that. She's an older adult. She had been wanting this career for a long time. Okay, and it's very prestigious. Not many people get it, everything else. At first, she didn't pass. She changed how she viewed it, and then the scores changed. So I'm telling you, nothing matters. No circumstances matter. I have that success story up on my channel. Okay, Magic 8 Ball. Manifest for you is a weird idea. On a related note, apparently someone who charges $100,000 for a collection of mind programming audios. What? $100,000 for audios? What? What? No, sir. That will never be me. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Ever. I can't imagine that. $100,000 for audios. Is his clients like Tony Robbins or something? Like their client has to be like millionaires. Has to be. And yeah, you said manifest for you is a weird idea, but there's coaches out there that do that. They have a service that says manifest for you. It's like you're giving your power away by ordering that service. Jen Lin, did you notice immediately when the shift happened when you no longer identified with the victim mentality? Great question. No. It's kind of like, do you notice your hair growing? Or do you notice your nails growing? But they grow, right? Sometimes, like, people ask me all the time, how do I have such long nails, right? How do they grow so long? Because I don't put gel on them. I don't put acrylic on them. This is real nail polish. That's why I'm peeling it off. Like, I'm peeling it off, girl. I'm over here picking at it, peeling it off. I need to redo them. So let me get back to your question. Hold on. So do you notice when your nails grow? No. People have asked me, how do I get my nails long? Because I leave them alone. I file them once a week, maybe if that, or once every other week. I paint them and I leave them alone. Yes, I do things in a way that's not going to break them, obviously, but I leave them alone. I don't sit there and pick at them like, are you growing yet? Are you growing yet? Right? I don't sit there and do affirmations. My nails are growing, my nails are growing, my nails are growing. No, I know that they're growing. But sometimes, like, they'll break and they'll be down to here. And then the next thing I know, they're long again. Why? Because I leave them alone. So the shift sometimes isn't felt. Some people feel it, some people don't. For me, I don't usually feel it. It just is. Lexa, I subbed, but I don't believe you can manifest stuff like lottery wins. I won the lottery and it was just luck. Not a lot, but 16,000. Hey, that's nice. You don't have to believe in manifestation. That's okay. I'm a manifestation channel. I'm not sure why you're here. There's other channels for you if you don't believe in manifestation. I don't take offense to it. I just might not be the channel for you. Magic 8 Ball. I don't know who the person charging 100K is. I just saw a screenshot. So I don't know if their target audience is rich. That would be most likely, I assume. Yeah, that's the only way. Like, again, in perspective, like someone that's making millions of dollars a year, 100,000 isn't much. Right? Do you know about WYRD? No, I don't know what that is. What is WYRD? And if it's something stupid, I'm going to put you in timeout. It's everything, the web of, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, dude. Don't know what to tell you. If you don't tell me what it is, I don't know what it is, okay? Yeah, I definitely need to take this nail polish off after I get off of this live. Because I'm going to sit here and just pick. And it's going to, like, this drives me nuts when nail polish starts peeling. But like I said, it's been like a week and a half, so. And it just now started doing it. And I wash my hands a lot. And I actually use a nail brush. So if that tells you how well the stuff holds up. Curious, true or powerful, how can I manifest consistent clients in my freelancing biz? I have really less followers, hardly like 50. How can I get many clients who pay great? Is my limiting belief. I know plenty of people that don't have a huge following on social media and make a lot of money online. You don't need a lot of money online. Sorry, a lot of followers. When it comes to manifestation coaches, I don't have a whole lot of followers. I don't get thousands of views on my videos. I still have transformations. I still have clients. And this isn't my only business. I have another business as well. Life of Soraya. Wait, those are your actual nails? I thought they were extensions. No, these are my nails. I've been saying that this entire time. Are you new here? No, I've been saying that the entire time, girl. These are real. Let's see. Hold on. See? You can't. That's my real nail. That's real. Nail polish is peeling, but yeah. Those are real. Real girl. Sometimes I don't have nail polish on at all when I do my videos, and you'll see them. They've grown like this for 20 years because I leave them alone. I leave them the fuck alone. It's always the second hour that I'm on here that you guys get like start the conversation every single time. Like the first hour is like just me just shooting the shit because there's really nobody in here or anybody saying anything. It's always this way. Always. But in the beginning of the live, I did read the success story from Reality Shifting Bro, and he posted a couple of shorts on his YouTube. I think he has a TikTok also, and he might have an Instagram. I don't know. I didn't go that far. I just saw the ones on YouTube. But I read his testimonial earlier. I was thinking, do you guys want me to play the shorts real quick? Because they're hilarious. Yeah, no, I consistently have around 20 to 30 people. Eats popcorn watching the chaos. Yeah, this isn't as bad as July 4th, though. Ah. Life of Soraya. What is something you'd say someone do when they had a meltdown about something in their reality? Do you think the negative thoughts that came in that moment manifested? No. No. That's the human experience. You're meant to have emotions. When you're learning to ride a bike, right? And let's say you're a little wobbly at first, maybe you need some training wheels, and you fall off and you kind of skin your knee. You might get upset, right? You might cry a little bit, but do you just give up on riding a bike? Or do you get back on the bike? Do you brush yourself off and get back on the bike? What do? You tell me. You could be manifesting that your more questions come in the second hour subconsciously. Now, I don't believe in the whole subconscious thing. I don't. What I think happens is that in the beginning, people that have been following me for a long time come on here because I announce when I'm going to be on. But then later on, it's like new people come in, stuff like that. That's why. You should go back and watch the 4th of July replay. Yeah, do it. Shit was chaotic. I don't know if the chat replays, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I want to play Reality Shifting Bros shorts. We're going to play them. I'm going to play his first one, and then I'll play his second one for you guys. These are hilarious. He's the screenshot that I put on my community post, and I read it in the beginning of the live. So I'm going to go ahead and play his stuff real quick. But hold on. Life of Soraya. I'd get back on the bike and keep trying. Exactly. So you got your answer. I'm going to play Reality Shifty Bros shorts real quick because I think they're like a minute each. So we're going to play the first one.
I used to think manifestation was cap, bro. I'd hear people talking about becoming your best self. Meanwhile, I'm broke as a joke, straight up embarrassing, bro. I'm at Chipotle checking my bank app, trying to see if I can even afford guac. Deadass, this can't be real, bro. My girl back then, deep into all that woo-woo shit, scripting, journaling, affirming, had crystals and other weird shit. I ghosted her ass. Thought she was crazy, for real. Fast forward to some months ago, I run into her again. She's thriving, paying for our dates and shit. Tells me she manifested me back. I'm like, bro, the fuck? Not even gonna lie, I was angry and intrigued at the same time, bro. I checked her phone, saw this coach she was watching, so I started watching the free shit. No way I was paying for this clown ass shit. I didn't even believe this shit at first. 3 months later, bro, I'm making 6 figs. My side hustle took off. Put on 10 pounds of muscle, doing the same exact gym routine I had been doing for years, bro. Tried posting my story on Reddit. They banned me. Mods folded like lawn chairs, dead ass. So now I'm here, putting the bros on. Manifestation ain't a mindset. It ain't no vision board or fake positivity. It's no cap. It's just identity. This woo-woo stuff ain't just for chicks. Once you lock it in, you don't chase, you don't hope, you just are bro. I'll be dropping more vids soon. Reddit was asking how my girl got me back. Maybe I'll get her on here or just tell the story myself. Like in follow or whatever, bro.
All right. So that was his first one. And then the second one, he kind of talks about how his girl manifested him back. So keep in mind, his girl is my client. Okay. That's how he found me. She was working with me previously, manifested him back. And then he found me by going through her messages on WhatsApp. And then he started watching me, had some shifts, and now he's a client as well. But let's go to his second one.
Yo, so a bunch of peeps on Reddit were asking how my girl actually manifested me back. I didn't even believe her at first. I thought she was capping, bro, for real. She told me she didn't chase, didn't text me, didn't stalk my socials, didn't even try to make me come back. She just straight up became the version of herself that already had the dude she wanted. Like, acted as if she was still with me, bro. She said she just went all delulu, having combos with me while taking a shower. Meanwhile, I'm over here living my life. But weird shit starts happening. I keep seeing her name, and it's not a common name, bro. Inside jokes we had, they're popping up in memes and random combos. I start seeing girls that look just like her everywhere. She even popped up on Insta somehow, even though I had her blocked. Then one day, I helped my boy move into his new spot. We finish, I'm starving, so I hit up Chipotle. I'm standing in line, checking my bank app to see if I can afford guac, and guess who's right in front of me? Yeah, bro. I swear to God, I felt this pull like I had to talk to her. Apologized right there in line like some rom-com shit. A few weeks later, we're back together. It was really that simple, bro. Leave a comment if you got questions, and I'll see if I can answer them or my girl can. Reality shifting, bro, out, yo. Yo, so a bunch of peeps on Reddit were
Hold on. So I think he's fucking hilarious, okay? I mean, I choked up trying to read his email, but it is what it is. But yeah, I might do a video on reading his success story, talking about his girlfriend's process and everything for you guys, as well as what he's gotten with me and how he shifted. At first, he was just watching my content, like he said. He was just watching my content. He got success from that, and then he booked with me. That's how a lot of people come to me. They get success from the videos first, and then they go more on a paid side. So not everybody does. Some people just stick with the free stuff, and that's fine too. I have lots of emails and messages from people that have never spent money with me. That's fine too. Absolutely fine. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. What do you think of reality shifting, bro? You guys tell me. I'm manifesting a world living in the Garden of Eden in my reality. Since starting, I've come across miracles that could end poverty overnight. When I close, blocks appear. When I get close, blocks appear. Huh. Okay, so I'm not sure the question there, Jen. Magic 8 Ball. Personally, if I fell off the bike while learning when I was younger and I got hurt too bad, I'd probably rage quit. Most people would just get back on the bike. Most people would. So guys, I have been on here over 2 hours. So I am going to be on here another 10 minutes. So I will answer questions in the next 10 minutes. But if not, you've got to catch me the next time that I'm on. And I will post on my community tab when I go live. My chair is squeaking. I think it needs some WD-40. This chair is an old one, though. I've had this chair for a few years. Yeah. A few more minutes, guys, and then, like I said, I will get off of here. Curious. So, true, I agree. Wanted to ask, how can I go about manifesting consistent clients without worrying about anything? How can I set intentions and live my life so I get consistent clients? Every day you get more and more clients. Every day your wealth increases. Every day so many people are talking about you that your inbox is just flooded. You have so many clients, you don't know how to deal with it. That's my situation. My email service, the email/audio message service, it's my cheapest option for coaching, is backed up. I have a 7-day delay because every day I go on there for a couple of hours and I go from the oldest email up on people that have ordered for that service. Magic 8 Ball. I dreaded learning it. I was more interested, in swimming, but the pool was only open in the summer. Life is Soraya. I feel like I'm constantly worried about the job that I'm resisting living my life. Yeah, and see, that's the problem. You are not living as if the identity of the person that has the life that you want. Right now, you're so super fixated on this job that you're not living your life. When I was almost homeless, right? I didn't go out worrying about it like everybody else. I knew that it would be taken care of. Did I also look for places to stay? Yes. But I didn't worry about it. And this was during the crash in 2008, girl. Okay? This was in the worst economy possible. Everybody was getting foreclosed on. Everybody was losing their jobs. Everybody was losing everything. This is why the only job I could get was cleaning. Okay? I still did not worry about it. And what happened? Everything shifted. Kanishka, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Is there an unfolding that we gotta be patient for our person to express love? What do you suggest for this? I've been focusing on being, not trying, and actually that is how he came in 2 days. You just answered your question. You just answered your question. You said you've been focusing on being, not trying, and he actually came in 2 days. I didn't even have to coach you. I didn't have to coach you. You said it yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on being, not trying. You don't have to try to have the things that you already have. Do you have to try to have the phone in your hand that you're watching me from, or your computer or your tablet or whatever it is? No, you have it. Do you have to try to have oxygen to breathe? No. Do you have to try for the sun to rise every morning? No. Do I need to try to have this black mask on my face? No. You don't have to try. You just be. That's it. Just be. Be still and know that I am God. Be still. Be still in the now. Be still and knowing that you are God. I am God. You are God. That's what that scripture means. Curious. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much. I love it. I will do it. By the way, usually roughly how much time does it take to get your manifestation? I know time doesn't matter, but just curious actually. You just answered it. You literally said, guys, oh my God. Okay. You literally said, I know time doesn't matter. There's your answer. Trying means you don't have it. Exactly, Magic 8 Ball. Jen, so how do we have to put the desire verbally into the universe first, or just know it and that's it? Whatever way is going to bring that makes you the person. That's it. Whatever way makes you the person. I like just knowing. I'm lazy. I like just knowing things and they freaking happen. I drink, I know things and they happen. That's how I like to do it. But if you need affirmations and you know that if you say this certain affirmation, you're going to get whatever you want, great, do it. It's knowing. It's the identity. That's all it is. It's not the technique. Okay. Kanishka. Haha. Yes, I stopped waiting, but the version of him is still just normal right now. I will keep being that he is mine and fully expressive. Thank you. I love your videos. Okay. Why are you so worried about him being expressive? Why are you so worried about him doing things? Him. Why are you worried about that? Worry about you. When's the last time you told you love you? When's the last time you wrote yourself a love letter? When's the last time you took yourself on a date? When's the last time you did something for you? Are you choosing you right now? Are you choosing yourself right now? With sitting here talking about him, SP, XXXX, whatever. Why? Focus on you. You are the center of your reality. You are the universe. You are reality itself. This man only exists because you are aware of his existence. So why wouldn't he want to be with the person that makes him exist? I only exist in your reality because you are aware of me. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Right? You are the operant power of your reality. So act like it. Choose yourself. Prioritize yourself. No one else can choose and prioritize you if you are not choosing and prioritizing yourself. Curious. Love it. Thank you for sharing. By the way, how can I deal with if I have negative thoughts coming and 3D is slightly opposite? Sometimes it happens. How can I deal with that? Really? Curious. Have you been here for a lot of the live or no? Because I've already answered this many times. Illyrian. I see what what it means to choose yourself. Choose yourself by being with yourself, spending time with self, etc. And I was watching and listening to the convo. Yeah, absolutely. I take myself on dates all the time. I sometimes disconnect from everybody because I don't want to people. And I'll go have a spa day. I'll literally go have a spa day. I'll go treat myself. And I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care who likes it, who doesn't. I don't care. Prioritize yourself. If there is no fires going on that you need to go put out, everybody's got all their limbs, nobody's dying, prioritize you. If you like going to get a massage at the spa, and let's say you book a massage day, right? You book a massage at the spa. All of a sudden, as you're going to your massage, your SP texts you and says, hey, let's meet up and talk. Don't you dare cancel that damn appointment. No. We still go get the massage. We tell them, I am not available right now. I will get back to you when I am. Go have your massage. Relax. Enjoy you. Then answer them. I haven't taken myself to dinner in a long time. Why not? Kanishka, yes, you're right. Thank you. That was a perfect explanation. This is my first live. That's what happens when I focus on ourselves. I even feel normal all about the situation now. Yeah, you just need to focus on you. Stop making everything about him. Like, literally, you're the center of reality. And if you're a straight woman, and let's say you're only into men, you've got 4 billion men in the world. Why are you only focused on this one? Like, if he comes around and he's the person that you want, great. But if he doesn't, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Literally, at my age, many people will say, oh, I've hit the wall, right? I've hit the wall. I can't get any man. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Why do you think so many men are in here saying the stuff that they do? Because I am my own SP. Because I choose myself. I prioritize myself. I love myself. I could give 2 shits less who else does. And that is magnetic to whatever you're into. Curious. I have to say your videos are really helpful. Thank you so much. They are really to the point and helpful. I appreciate that. Why are we saying that we're broke? Why are we saying that? You know, you could go and get, you know, the dollar menu or whatever. Who says that you have to go get the $200 steakhouse? No one said that. You could easily make food and go have a picnic. There's so many ways to do things. It's always so interesting. As soon as like I'm on live, like I get so many messages from clients, from everything. And a lot of times I get messages from guys like, hey, let's meet up. I'm not single. That's number one. Okay. Even if I were, no. No thanks. I'm not going to be with viewers or a client. That's just me. I'm more into organic, in-person relationships. But I have been on here almost 2.5 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you just joined me, sorry, I've already been on here like forever. You can join me next time I'm live. If you are subscribed, I post on my community tab when I am live. I go live about once a week. You can watch my videos if you would like personal coaching with me. My services are on my website, but I will see you guys next time. I will likely be on again next Friday or Saturday, something like that. I'll announce it. I might just pop on during the week, who knows? But I will see you guys next time. I am going to make a lot of videos. I have so many I gotta do. So, success stories. Someone brought up belief versus knowing. That will be over on my member side. I also have a video that's going to be out for my neurodivergent people on aphantasia. That's going to be out probably this evening or tomorrow because that's already done. I just need to edit it. It's an off-camera one, so I just got to add the text. That's it. But that will be out. And any other videos that you guys want, always comment. Comment, let me know, and I will see about doing it. But I will see you guys next time. And whether you're here with me live or you are watching the replay, I know no matter when you're watching it, you're about to have the best day or night of your life. And I already know that's the case for you. Take care.